If I'm still talking right now, then you can hear me. There you go. We are live now. So this is an impromptu stream for the Veritasium science communication contest that was announced on the 2nd of July this month, early on, because it just became July and July 4th. Well, happy 4th of July, by the way, guys, and Independence Day as well for Americans or whatever else. So I had a good time this weekend working and the things before it. And even recently, like even last week, like Friday as well, like there were some really good days here and there. Really good days, like really good string of days. So this is an impromptu stream. I'm gonna have an indefinite time for it because I think I'm going to go for up to an hour or less because in a certain time period in the future, I'm expecting to get a haircut. So if I have to do that right away, I'm gonna have to end the stream too very quickly. So I'm gonna at least try to stream for maybe 15 minutes just to get the ball rolling. I'm gonna do if I come back to another stream for YouTube or Twitch or something. If I do Twitch for some reason, it might be the game while talking about the ideas. But if I do YouTube for now, it's this pen and paper. No clay props, unfortunately. The rig's right there, this bench rig. But you will just at least see me brainstorm a little bit if I have time to. So just so yeah, brainstorming for the, if you I can link it below in the chat in the description, but I didn't put it in the description. But the contest is basically this either their channel or their website. I can link both here real quick. But basically, yeah, they're Veritasium. Did I exit out of them? Oh, I did. Okay. Let me just try to locate where they are. Okay, so that's a contest page. That might be the only thing you really need to have right now. This is their. Oh, that's for just whatever. I'm all right. I didn't pay attention to that. Sorry. Let me just make sure this is right. Okay, that's the contest link. They also have a Twitter and a Facebook and other things like that. I think they have like a they have a channel too. You can find that channel from the website. I hope. But if you still need help with it, let me try to look it up on YouTube real quick. Veritasium. There's the science. Like the guy behind it, like David Moeller, or no, I forgot his whole name. I forgot his actual name, but like it's like a different David Moeller. Whatever. Oops. But it's like but this is like the guys who had a very professional and profound debunking of this one guy's invention, his own invention, but like he managed to prove that a wind turbine vehicle was it was able to go faster than the actual friction implied on it, I guess. It's you can watch the video if you need to, but go to their channel, find that video. Like it was like a few days long ago. It was like that one. And it was on their channel. It was that one. So, anyways, those are links for the contest itself. If you want to join it yourself somehow, try to beat me, get my $5,000, $3,000, $2,000 gambits, cheaters. Anyways, I won't try to talk too much about that. I'll do it next time if I have time later. But that's a contest, and the idea is that you send a 1 minute long or less, or maybe even slightly more. They can make accommodations for that. But basically, a 1 minute long science communication video or STEM related. It doesn't have to be physics. It doesn't have to be like a straight up science or math. It has to communicate what they're calling a counterintuitive project discipline or something. I forget. It's like, but yeah, it's just like a that kind of thing. It's just I'm gonna quickly brainstorm really quick, and if I incomplete any of this explanation, I'll talk about it next time if I have time for the next stream. When I come back streaming this technically will be the last time too. So I'm gonna just jot down real quick. Date. And yes, the idea was that maybe I would be able to fit in a claymation and a piano original soundtrack for this contest. But the whole month, I'm going to at least try to work towards this video to make it like a hero content video or a actual high quality video. But which will be good to share on this channel, at least have the tag of Veritasium and all that Veritasium contest. Some people raise something early, and there's something more than one early too. But I don't mind that. But like, I want to make this a high quality content. At least for the one time, I'll try to do that. Knowing my multitasking and consistency efforts, Jesus. But yeah. So one of the biggest ideas I had for this contest was one of the ones I had from way back, which was it wasn't. I think this is one of the ideas I had maybe in recent too, but it was combinatorics, and the idea behind that was that I was gonna like explain combinatorics maybe. So like it'd be like some of these are pretty simple videos, but they're very hard to approach sometimes. So maybe the easiest ideas I can go for might be the best one for me personally, because then I would have the most depth in them. I think I'll still be able to have depth and all that. The other one would be a soft. I can give ideas for what I do with the claymation and the songs too, if I have time. Soft skills X point. Okay, so I don't know if that warrants as the right mirror, but yeah, just to see reference, I guess. And the thing with so some of these are very straight up like math and science topics, so I guess yeah. Also, actually, I guess. Emotional intelligence is gonna be really hard to like get through as a science topic, but I mean, at least it would make sense. At least it would be reasonable. Maybe explain too. Okay. Or something more interesting to do about it, without making it too complicated, I guess. Not a little bit more. I'm not planning to stay here long, but yeah. This actually could be like a 20-minute stream. I could end on 20 minutes and then pretend it was a whole live stream. 15, 20 minutes stream. Is this thing working? It was something if it wasn't. But show you that. Cognitive torque, soft skills, emotional intelligence. Some of these things I wrote down earlier, I guess. Philosophy is gonna be a hard one to do, but might be worth it by then. Philosophy, social dynamics, sociology, not psychology. Oh my god, maybe not. Not this time. Or maybe interdisciplinary explain too. Disciplinary, interdisciplinary. I'm putting explain behind all these. I'm just trying to make it simple, I guess. How about chromatography explained? Yeah, so we got cognitive torques explained, soft skills explained, emotional intelligence explained, interdisciplinary explained, and chromatography explained. Okay, so let's go from there. Got another 2 minutes I guess I can go for. So, and I guess I could go from there and try to see if I can explain what I'll do with the claymation. Okay, so I guess what I did for claymation was a pale patch. This is one of my Hero villainesses. That for contract hatchet. Voice acting. Hatchet voice acting. Yeah, okay. Hatchet voice acting. I'd be like basically she was gonna like if I get a female voice actor or myself to voice a character in there. That'd be cool. She's like this one girl would be like saying some female voice actor in real life just says all the science stuff. It's like, yeah, that's my job in a nutshell for free or paid or whatever. I don't know. Hope I find a free one, but you know, I already have a free guy who will do some other male voice actors for me. So if I need them, aside from my own voicing, because I don't know if I would do better audio than him, but he's good authentic audio for those voices as well. So yeah. Jet, I'm talking about you. Thank you, Jet, from the last claymation, by the way. That was cool. Jet. If you remember Jet from the last claymation I did, from the montage and the last claymation I did, the contest one for 100 frames this summer. So, Hatchet voice acting. Feel. I wonder if anything's gonna fly. I don't know if it would, but so let me try to get through one more thing for this. So that's like for the claymation is the Pale Hatchet VA. I'm brainstorming a lot of this. Some is already pre-planned, but I knew I was gonna read this differently somehow. So yeah. So Pale Hatchet voice acting for female, whoever who's hopefully free or paid that way. If I can find someone, I'm already in Discord for voice actors, so I can find them. But the claymation, how I do the stage is stage is it painting and stages painting and painting and foreground, because the painting is the background. So yeah, stage is painting in foreground. Okay. Watching me think had plan. Think, doctor, think now. As you know, that's the name change. Like, I don't know if some of you are so surprised I even changed the name to my real name. But like, there are plenty of people who are doctors on YouTube, content creators, and there are plenty of people who are using their real name. But like, namely, would it be like if I was actually not an official licensed doctor or therapist and actually use that name safely somehow, and on LinkedIn apparently, but not, or Facebook. But to actually go with that name and actually be bravely like, oh, this is how I'm going to go content in the future, and still do controversial things and take risks. Ooh. But not, I never digress because I don't. But here's what I wrote down so far was, yeah, it's like stages painting in foreground, Pale Hatchet voice acting female. And one more, and I guess I could come back to that later. So that's the ideas for the claymation. Because the only thing I would have written was like wire figures for the props, but at that point I think. But so the ideas for the song, let me see. Let me try to clay and then script. S.T.E. Okay. S.T.E. Clay script LC. Okay. So one of the first of three ideas for the song is that it's going to be either improvised, inspired. Because I can really cleverly make a piano OST without even thinking, or even actually inspired. That's fine. Inspired. Beats. Polish. And it's polishing. And no, not singing, because I had to talk some videos, like, or maybe just beats. What else can I do with this song? Because I think it's beats, polish. Beats. Low volume. Okay. Beats polishing and low volume. I was gonna say preferred, but that'd be preferred. But guys are inspired. Beats polishing in low volume. Okay. Don't sing or make even the aggressive would have been good, but it has to be soft and melted to be able to hear the best operation. That's his idea. That's the idea. But yeah. And finally, we'll put maybe like one more thing for this, which is going to be a OT clay script and editing. So hopefully, yeah, everything went down. Hopefully, I guess. Hopefully, over 1 minute of film. That. Does that on for quality. Hopefully over 1 minute film that's edited on for quality. And then Careful. Or actually, no, casually. Value I E. No, or actually, that's just VFX. Okay, visual effects. And then I could have probably put I actually typed this down on the computer. Whatever. Oops. Look at how traditional nuclear like can be. Nuclear and traditional. Yo. Only hippies are on pens and paper. No, I'm gonna win the day for this kind of paper. Yeah. Effects. I can end the stream in 4 minutes. Okay, let me see. The one guy who's watching, thank you, or maybe that's just me. Who knows? Whoever's watching, thank you for watching so far. You could, if you could, please leave a like so I can know you here or something. I don't know, but eventually, if I see it like that, like a difference to me, but it wouldn't have to be too important. But so I'll show you the script at the very end. I'm almost there. So the thing, editing, I will probably make multiple video revisions, and then finally put yeah, okay. So here's what I got, guys. Before I end the stream at maybe 20 minutes or later on. July 5th, 2021. So these are just very simple run-of-the-mill ideas, but some of them are character ideas I already want to go with. And there's even deeper stuff to this I might try out, like with Project Tether, the Pale Hatchet character. Heroine Villainess might talk in one of the videos, if the only video. But yeah, combinatorics explained was one idea. Soft skills explained. Emotional intelligence explained. This is all script stuff. Interdisciplinary explained and chromatography explained. Those are some science, technology, and mathematics ideas. Science communication ideas. And then there's for the claymation stuff. Someone I make maybe like a Pale Hatchet character, female character, prop with wiring and all that. Customized, maybe even have clothing on, hair, whatever. If I have time for that, I mean, I have that time for this in this month. But Pale Hatchet is voice acting for a female, free or paid out, whatever. Hopefully free, because Jet was free, so Jet was pretty cool about that. I can get Jet to voice another male character, like Conway or something, like another character I have in the series. Stage is painting and foreground, because painting would be background, foreground would be props, other props like the characters in the scenery. Original soundtrack from the piano, electric piano I have over there, is either improvised or inspired, because I'm really good about knowing how to make that music on a whim, even though I can still be better if I did inspire it from sources I would be direct things, but not like a Steven Spielberg kind of way. No, it's Stephen King. Stephen King. Oh, you have to. I'm philosophical, so you already knows about me. But I. Oh, thank you for the second view, by the way. Here, but it's like a. But it's, it just But Stephen King did say once that you can only be inspired by like ideas that you got from other sources. That you don't necessarily have to steal, but writers do have to steal eventually. So, but thank you for the like. But as I had he did. Stephen King said the writer It books, I guess, the horror movies and books, I guess. That's Steven Spielberg maybe helped him make the movies, but Stephen King did say that in order to be able to be a good writer, you have to be able to read as well, and that's kind of there's truth to that, even if I don't agree with myself. But yeah, but with but I could be inspired for the music OST for the contest claymation or like or improvise in the meantime. That would be go back and forth between improvising and inspired. Beats polishing in low volume for the song inside. So like hopefully if it's more customized, not too obsessive in making. It's over 20, it's okay, but it's like not too obsessive with like what's overall, which is what the next point about this is gonna be. But in a second, but maybe like some kind of beat drum rhythm. I think if I can try to find one from a fan content creator friend or something, or make my own, experiment with that. Hopefully that'd be good. And then like with a polishing up how it sounds audibly, even if I don't use Audacity. I heard there was a compromise in Audacity's 3.0 version, but lately that's why people are freaking out. They're like, use Audition for Adobe right now. No, we don't know for sure. Yeah, thank you, take. Yeah, it's like how are you doing, by the way? So yeah, but if I was gonna polish the song, it'd be like to make sure that it sounds good, or if not, it sounds better in a way. But and then low volume so that it doesn't overwhelm. That's what the next points I was about to be about. It's like the low volume so that it doesn't overwhelm the talking from a voice actor or myself or wherever else is going on in the video. That doesn't overwhelm that too much. If it can, it's okay, but otherwise. And then don't sing or make aggressive. Aggressive is not so much of a harsh opinion on that. Self-promotive ways, but to not sing is to make sure that it doesn't overwhelm again the content of the video if there's other talking or other kinds of audio, and then other than the song. And then if it was going to be aggressive, it might take away from the emotion of it, if not the actual other focused ideas of it. As with the editing, so none of this would be too new for me, but it's like but hopefully if I was really like on top of this, I would ideally, now obviously it would be okay if I even only had a total of less than a minute of footage. That would still be good. There's a way to make that work, but I would be abundantly surprised in a good way. And I know how I could reach this is if I had like over a minute of footage, a film to edit down to a minute or less. And that was the idea, was hopefully over a minute of film that is edited down for quality. And that was to make it quality instead of relying on what I had in total, which I usually did. But casually adding value in visual effects or something. If I could add that as a post resort, not a bad one, but trying to actually make that work and not adding visual effects for the sake of visual effects, but to actually like add value, and hopefully that would be good for me. As I get to that point, that's a good way to approach it. Yeah, thanks. Take. It's like it's very. I mentioned on the links above. I don't know if you got them, but the Veritasium contest that was announced on July 2nd. It was a contest that, because the creator, the owner of the channel was a physicist PhD guy. And he's a science communicator who makes science videos on YouTube. He's actually really original, but he made a wind turbine vehicle that a professor in science tried to do a debate and debunk, and he managed to defend himself pretty well. And both the guys were really competent and intelligent and very friendly about this, so it was really, really cool to see that happen. I didn't watch the whole video, but it's like 18 minutes on YouTube. It's like on one of the new videos he has, and he briefly subtly nuances this contest on the website they have, also on the chat if you got it. And it's basically he won $10,000 for the challenge that he did with the professor, which was the defend his debunking. He managed to successfully defend against the debunking. And so he actually got $10,000 from him. He doesn't want to keep it, so he ends up trying to make this contest this month right away to give away to the science communicators. I'm technically not one myself, but I love science communication. I loved it even before this contest, so I'm not bluffing. But he gives it to a handful of people. Like the first 3 winners out there, I think, are like 5,000, 3,000, 2,000. I'm not desperate for the money. I'm not, but it would be cool to just to participate how things go. Because I've been in the 100 frames contest a couple of times over the last year or two, so that was pretty cool. But the 100 frames one from John Des Haas was an animation contest for actual animators, and Animator Guild had the short film contest every year or two, every one per year. And they stopped doing that. They still do monthly contests for Animator Guild. I'm not in their Discord, but anyways, for Veritasium, you just submit a minute or less of a science communication video. I'm trying to make this one quality, so I can like coincidentally focus on quality for my channel as well, quality and actually like making something both quality and having more claymations involved in my channel and having more creativity like piano music. But yeah, if I make that work, it'll be like I don't know. I would just be happy just to see if I can even get in like I did with 100 frames. But that's the idea, was a science communication video which idealizes STEM in science communication, but with the creativity I have with Claymation, piano OST, and other things, and my other kinds of brilliant ideas. So but yeah, it's kind of coincidental. I'm also the channel name change and the avatar and all that at a time like this when I look like I'm being a science communicator with just being literally called a doctor now. My channel name, Jesus. But how bold I'd be about that, but still doing videos that sound like I'm doing that for science communication or Claymation, etc., etc., etc. My brilliant ideas. By the way, I'm going to try niche down at some point in the coming months, if not very soon, because I think I didn't have a good enough time to experiment, but I did. I'm still very stubborn about multitasking and being frequent by upload sometimes. But at any rate, I could still try the focus and niching and all that. Not in the shallow way, because there's truth to niching that's more than just having a focus. It's like there's more to it than that. I've watched a few videos from Adam Duff and some other artists and creatives that talked more about it, and like the idea of the Venn table at school, or the having more expansions in the worlds of even the things you focus on. That kind of insightful stuff. So anyways, but yeah, thank you, Take, for that. It's like I was just explaining that, but but yeah, I can't sing over it too much. Okay. Make multiple video revisions. Now this would basically be like the make it so that I could revise it at least once or twice, and then like second draft, final draft, and then be good from there. And then I'd be like, yeah, just that'd be perfect. I'd be like actually editing it for quality again, and then seeing if something I feel is perfect the first time, it could be perfecter again and revisions, and add more to what I think I could possibly add more of. There could definitely at that point could be more at that bridge. There could be more I could add to it that I didn't realize if I didn't give time for it. That's how I felt about the Project Tether OST, the villainous speech song I did. It's on the front of my channel, the All Star Picks playlist or thread thing on the front of my channel. It's like the one with there was actually a beta version of that song, and I did it one more time all over again just to make it better, and it actually ended up being better. That's like one of the examples of making content better with a little more time even than you would normally give it. And if you think it's perfect, you still may add more time to it, and it actually makes it way better for some reason. Those are significant hidden truth, quality over quantity examples. But I still prefer quantity in my own sense sometimes. But that's just me. But I'll be good with that if I start finding my focus on things and my target audience and my niche and all that. But I still feel like I actually wrote over here somewhere that social philosophy would have been the focus or something, or soft skills and philosophy. But that's just me. Yeah. Thanks, Take. It's like I feel kind of split up in kind of like an ikigai kind of way. Like I'm passionate about philosophy and soft skills and stuff like that, or even science. Good at Claymation, good at music, all stuff like that. But and everything else being split up in that direction. I don't feel like I'm being contrary on purpose. I don't think I am. I don't think I'm being that stubborn. But yeah. Yeah, I think you kind of get that idea. Take is like I want to make sure that I'm doing what I enjoy without giving up what I'm good at for some reason. I feel like that's a good approach. I can take creation with me even if I'm not entirely interested in it for some reason, because it's something that would still make people's lives better, if not my own, or best for both worlds for everyone else, and including myself, which would be a really good thing. So there's a way to take it with me even for like the storyline series I had ideas of whatever. But yeah, the multiple video revisions. And then put the Veritasium contest hashtag as a reminder in the video itself, and not just in the description and the Twitter tags or whatever else I tag them. I have to email them with the contest entry itself, and so, anyways, but I can also tag them on Twitter or YouTube to find so it's fucking easier as well. So I guess I could end the video here. I have to make sure that I'm ready for a haircut later on. So unfortunately, Ryan, I might have to go soon, but that's just me trying to be secure in myself and not just stay here for you guys. But no offense, but like I love you guys, but I just want to make sure I'm doing this for myself as well. So I might end this off exactly at 30 minutes, and I'll see you, Ryan. I'll see you, the guys there. Thank you for leaving the like, whoever did, if it was Ryan. I accept you, Tony. Thank you, Ryan. Remember that there's nothing more beautiful than being the desperation. There's nothing more devastating than pretending not to care. I will see you guys. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. See you later. I will see you guys in a later video, or if not, the actual contest entry or something other update. And thank you guys for watching the 30-minute stream so far. Thank you for everyone that showed up even 30 minutes. Thank you. And I'll end the stream Okay, from here. Okay, right here. I'll try to see if it's off here. Yeah, there we go.